Well, hello everybody, it's Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. You know, a lot of people are having difficulties finding precious metals right now. A lot of places are sold out. I've still been able to find things pretty decently. So I'm going to go over some of the recent pickups that I've got, and we'll have a little fun video, because why not, right? A little fun, just a little bit, little. So we'll have some silver and gold in this video, and some fresh things as well, some beautiful coins. But right now, here's some old beautiful coins. These are Morgans and peace dollars. You know, if you watch my other videos, you know that I love peace dollars of the older, or I should say probably the newer dates. So the peace dollars in the late 20s and the 30s are the ones that I really do enjoy getting. And found a shop that had a bin, and he allowed me to go through it and pick out certain ones. You better believe I'm going to pick out certain ones that are of my liking. Let me put these Morgans to the side for a second, and these peace dollars, and we're going to go over some of these numbers real quick and look at the ones I got. Now, are they in the greatest condition? Absolutely not. And I know this is an older book right here, older red book. It's 2016. Here we are in 2020, so you're like, Spegtacular, what are you doing? You know, it's just for the purpose of seeing the mintage numbers, and that's really what I'm going with. I wouldn't use a red book really for an absolute price reference, just kind of a slight guide, if anything. But here we are. First one I found was in 1928. You see a 1928, you get a little excited because you're hoping that it's a Philadelphia. This is not. So this is just going to be an S, I believe. Let me see. Hold on. Let me zoom it in a little bit. Yeah, this is a nice S mint mark on there. So 1928 S. And look at the mintage difference here. If that was a 1928 Philadelphia, you're talking 360,000 right there were made. Not the case, though. It is an S. So I'm at 1.6 million. Still a pretty nice, you know, low mintage, if you ask me. I think I could probably get a very fine out of this. What do you think? A very fine, maybe? It's got a lot of damage to it, a lot of dinks and stuff. It's probably, you know, hit some coins, you know, a few times. And it's not really appealing to the eye. The feathers are gone on the eagle. But I might be able to squeeze out a very fine. Some of you are better graders than I am. You tell me what you think about that. But still, regardless, for that type of, you know, coin and that date, for the price I paid, I think I paid, oh boy, well, see, here's the issue. Depending on the condition, they were all different prices. Like this one right here was a little bit more than the other one, but nothing more than 20 bucks for sure. Nothing more than 20 bucks. So I would pay for these dates right here. I'd pay $20 for these, any of them, all day long. No big deal. But here's a 1925. So this is a much higher mintage. So 1925 is 10 million. So you can see the difference in how this works. And I've mentioned this many times, but 1922 and 23 have such a huge mintage when you compare all the different dates and mint marks, and then it starts to teeter off when you get down to the 27. So 1927 was a much better date, and from there on, all of them are pretty low considering, you know, what happened at the beginning of their life cycle. But anyways, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep swimming, keep on swimming. All right, and 1934. These are nice when you find these. Oh my gosh, I gotta zoom in again. D, 1934 D. The mint mark is kind of rough. 1934 D is, you know, a low mintage, 1.5 million. There is a double die obverse variety. This, to my, you know, looking, is not it. It is so worn down, it'd probably be hard to tell, but I don't see that to be the case here. I don't see any kind of doubling whatsoever. So probably not a double die variety in my very amateur double die experience, but none of the letters are doubling whatsoever. The date's not doubled. None of the letters up here are doubled, which would usually be where you'd look, and I don't see none of that. So not a double. Not a double this time. Next time though, right? Here is a 1935, and kind of a better looking one. I really, out of all the peace dollars I got, this is the favorite that I picked up right here. It's a nice looking one. I do enjoy this. It is no mint mark. Okay, so 1935, no mint mark. We're looking at 1.5 million. And, you know, what would you grade that at? I don't think I would go AU. I'd probably go extra fine. So maybe this range right here. And of course, don't even look at the prices. Don't even bother with the prices on the red book. It's not worth it. Probably worth less than that price for sure. Even in even in 2016 when this book came out, which actually is probably 2015 when the book actually came out. Here's another 1935 and no mint mark again. So we just looked at that one. And next is a 1934. Now some of these have some rim damage. So right there. And somebody said, oh, you know, one easy way to test a coin is to just scrape it along a piece of paper and see, you know, what the color is. Every time you scrape something, you're taking pieces of the coin off. Now, possibly what happened here is the coin could have fell somewhere, got smushed, whatever the case may be. Or, you know, some shop could have been trying to test if they were silver or not and actually scratched it on their little scratch, little scratch block and put some acid on it. Either way, I would not recommend scratching up your coin to find out if it's legit or not. There are better methods. Anyways, 1934. Some of these mint marks are rough. Here's a D, 1934D. So 1934D had 1.5 million again. But, you know, a little damage to the coin. If I was to get this graded, which I would never do because it's just a rough condition coin anyways. But if I did, it would come back damaged and probably rim damage. Anyways, that's that. Here's one more that has some rim damage, but it was so cheap I figured I couldn't pass it up. A 1934. I'm going to give that one an S. 1934S. You're talking 1 million. So, in my opinion, much better date right there. You can see the price jump right there. And again, ignore the prices, but it kind of gives you an idea what happens with these. You look at the price jumping from the 1934S. So really a better coin for sure, but this one is rough condition, and it's got some slight rim damage done there. You can see how it's kind of odd shaped, and here as well. So wouldn't get much for it, but it's a cool coin to have nonetheless. It would fit a hole if you're trying to make an album. And in my opinion, it's worth a little bit more just because it's, you know, a rare date. Let's go to the Morgan dollars. I got to change my location of the book. I have to go back in time. I got some more stuff that's going to be in this video too. I got some, like I said, gold and bars and all kinds of neat things I've been picking up lately. Just trying to show you all what I've been able to get, you know, doing a little show off just for fun. Here are some Morgans, and I tried to find some nice ones too. These were about $27 a piece. Here is an 1886. No mint mark Morgan dollar. These are not rare. These ones right here. 1886 has 19, almost 20 million made, but it is a nice one, right? It's got that luster on it. I would say it's close to AU, 1986. And even in AU, the price doesn't come up too much because there's just so many made. But still, what a nice, you know, it's a Morgan dollar is a beautiful coin. Absolutely stunning. And to have an AU or close to AU of it is probably an extra fine. You know, it's nice. It's nice to see. It's nice to see that these are still available. This coin's well over 100 years old. Phenomenal, right? Phenomenal. Here's another one, 1885, New Orleans. So there's the mint mark right there. Above the D and the O, you see the O, which is New Orleans. You know, nice coin. Nice. Maybe a little polishing was done to this at one point. You can see like the swiping that was done across the face there. So it probably was cleaned or polished. But still a nice coin to get for a cheap price. And like I said, man, I'm trying to get what I can get right now. It's a bit of a struggle. 1887. It's got this really kind of nice colorization to it, almost like a brownish to a gold, and it's got some blues in there. Really nice toning. So cool. 1887. Let's see what was made in that. 1887 had 20 million again. So yeah, none of these are rare. And here's another nice one. Very interesting toning. It's got a dark, and then it kind of goes to a blue, so almost like a blackish, and then a blue. And beautiful. Nice luster on it. 1887, again, 20 million. So those are the Morgans and Peace dollars. I love those. I am out of airtights. I would probably put the Morgans in airtights if I had them right here, but I don't, so they are not going to be in airtights for the moment. Let's talk about some gold real quick. So here's some gold that I picked up. Now, I had a video not too long ago where I picked up some gold, and here is a 1999 1/10 ounce gold eagle that I picked up, and also a 1999 1 ounce gold eagle that I picked up for that video. But I found more gold, so I picked up some more gold. So I found 2 more 1/10 ounce gold eagles. Here they are. And I think they're both 1999s as well. Apparently pretty popular to get those right now. So there's 2 of those. And this really neat Canadian polar bear. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. You can just never see the color too well on these things. So this is a 4/9's fine because it's Canadian. So this is a 1/4 ounce and $10 coin. So a 1/4 ounce, a little bit bigger than the 10th ounce. You can see the difference right there. But gold nonetheless, and 4/9's fine. So look at the difference in the color. I just find it so neat to see the difference in color between gold coins of different countries and how they end up making the coins. So this one actually has some silver in it and is 3/9's fine, where this one actually is 4/9's fine. And just can you see the different how it looks different between the two? It's kind of neat to me. Kind of neat, the color. Anyways, yeah, you know, I could find it for a decent price, and just trying to pick up what I can. Some of this stuff I've been actually offering to my community that I built right here on the Spegtacular channel. Because I figure if I can get some decent deals and I can spread that love to people that can't get deals right now, that are struggling to find things, what a smile that can put on my face to help out other people. So I have been kind of like listing some things on my community tab. So check out that if you're trying to get a few pieces here and there. I don't sell a lot, you know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy, the large time seller. But every now and then, if I can get a lot of things, maybe I'll pass a little bit on to the viewers, just for fun, right? Just for fun. I also picked up 3 of these, and these I actually sold 2 of these because I thought, man, what a cool deal. And I don't need 3, you know. 1 would do me for my purpose of my collection. So here is one. This is a 2007, and it's just neat to have it in a slab. I don't have a slabbed 10th ounce gold coin yet, so there's one right there, right? Just something extra and something neat, and why not? And like I said, I picked up 3. I sold 2. I feel like I could just keep 1 to myself, and that's good enough. These right here are real cool. These are neat. These are cool. Look at these. Look how, ooh, they're blinding me. It was science. Here's a 10th ounce 4/9's fine Royal Canadian Mint 10 ounce bar. Very neat to see these right here. And what's cool about these is they're actually serialized. So each one has a serial number on it. These are still in the little plastic, that came, I guess, from the mint. Nice, really nice bars. They actually have a bit of a premium to these right here. So it goes beyond silver. And I tell you what's neat about the Royal Canadian Mint is look at what they've done here. I keep blinding myself with this thing. It's just so bright. But they got a nice look, of course, a beautiful, beautiful look. And then they've, gone through the trouble of purifying the silver to 4/9's, which is awesome. And then they actually even put serial numbers on their bars, which is like an extra step. The Canadian Mint, has it going on. I'm just going to be completely honest. I wish the U.S. Mint did more, things like that. Get some serial numbers on there. Did more 4/9's pure. There's silver and gold at 4/9's pure. Why wouldn't, I don't know. Never mind. You know what I mean? They got it going on. They got it going on. Here's some new things right here that I got from APMEX. So I'm going to dump these out. So hopefully the paperwork does not come out with it. And the paperwork stayed in there, did it? Yes, it did. I recommended these a while ago because I thought they were neat. So these are actually the Star Wars coins, the Boba Fett, and they're brilliant, uncirculated, and brand new, I should say. So here they are, and you can see Boba Fett holding his blaster. He's got a little Little battle damage right there on the helmet. He's got his jetpack on, his little rangefinder. Oh, yeah, I know all the stuff. It's, you know what I mean? I'm such a nerd like that when it comes to Star Wars, because that's cool. That's Americana right there, Star Wars. He's got, yeah, this is cool, man. This is for me. So, I guess the mintage on these is actually like, it doesn't say on here, but it's, I think it's closer to 100,000, which is kind of high, I know. But it is a very cool coin, and I think it is the 6th in the series from the Star Wars coins. So, you know, if you want to collect them all, then you got to do it that way. You got to get them all. And Boba Fett, man, what a cool character Boba Fett is. As growing up, I always loved Boba Fett. I thought he was such a cool character in the Star Wars movies, and you don't see him very many times. You see him just a few times here and there, but what a neat character they made out of him. And you know, growing up, loved Boba Fett, loved him. Thought, you know, a little piece of me thought that, hey, I was the only one. All the other kids probably liked Luke or Vader. Sorry if I'm spoiling the movie for you. You know what I mean? If you haven't seen it yet, there is, you know, some character spoilage right there. Hopefully you've seen Star Wars by now, right? But I thought I was the only one that liked Boba Fett. But I see Boba Fett t-shirts everywhere. You know, the characters, the Slave One ship as the toy. I wasn't the only kid that found him very appealing, and I guess you know, the Star Wars movies did just enough to put him in there and make him such a popular character. And I'm sure they put books out that talk about him as well, which probably helps to create more popularity out of him. So either way, I've been getting a lot of neat things here. You know, really happy to have some extra gold in my life right now. But anyways, if you're finding stuff out there, let me know, you know, always in the comments. I love hearing what you guys have. I'll give you a little heart on the comment just so you know that I actually read it. But it makes me look a little harder when I see some things that you're getting. So definitely leave me a comment. Tell me what you got. Thumbs up the video if you liked it. And subscribe if you haven't. A lot of great things coming up. Spegtacular. Keep on finding this stuff now, if you can, is out.